Big story tonight. Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel just finished a speech to soldiers at Fort Eustis. His visit to our area comes just one day after he announced major cuts to our military. It would make the Army the smallest it's been since just before the U.S. entered World War II. 10 on your side, military reporter Art Kohn is live on the base tonight. And Art, what's the takeaway for our military families?
Well, you know, it's interesting, Tom, because the big concern here among the soldiers was pretty much the same as it would be for you or I. How are these proposed budget cuts going to affect me and my family? Now, the meeting with the Secretary lasted about an hour, with the first half hour with his remarks and question and answers from the soldiers, and the second half hour devoted to meeting each and every one of the soldiers, having a chance to shake hands with them and receive. They got to receive the Secretary of Defense's unit coin, a military tradition. Now, before that, the Secretary did address what he called misunderstandings about military pay, quality of life, specifically the future of commissaries in the military, something where military families do their grocery shopping at a pretty good price for those groceries. Interestingly, these two aspects of it sounded like they're going to fare better than much other areas of the military will with the proposed budget cuts.
There's been some misunderstanding, I think, and miscommunication by some that somehow we're cutting pay. That's not what we're recommending. We're recommending that we slow the rate of growth of pay increases. There will be pay raises. We're recommending that by a small percentage of 1%, 0.5% maybe, that we slow that rate of increases. So there'll be pay increases. Commissaries, we're not closing any commissaries. In fact, we're exempting commissaries that are in remote areas that don't have any options, Target, Walmart, other options, or overseas commissaries. What we are proposing is that we take the subsidies away from the commissaries. They're still going to have to pay no rent, no taxes, and they're still going to present a tremendous opportunity.
Yeah, but it will be interesting to see if when they remove those subsidies, that may affect the prices of those groceries in the commissaries. But again, we'll have to wait and see how the numbers all shake out. Also interesting to note, the Secretary of Defense made a reference to this. We've been hearing a lot in the news about how it will draw the Army down to troop levels that have been the smallest since before World War II. He called that a bogus comparison, saying that today's Army, with its technology, the level of training and skill and education that soldiers have, it's like comparing apples and oranges. Now, we'll have a lot more on the Secretary's remarks and what the soldiers had to say and what they asked later on tonight. My colleague Jason Marks was also here, and he'll bring you the rest of that part of the story. Reporting live from Fort Eustis, Art Kohn, 10 on your side.